Wait, oh no, sorry. Luke's father is Darth Vader.
Yes.
Right, okay.
So we have met his father already.
But he just said Darth Vader killed his father.
Yes, because from a certain point of view, the man killed his past self.
That's dumb. Okay.
Yeah, it's because they're bad.
We are Flicker Fanatics. I am Andrew. This is
Jed.
We are going to watch Star Wars Episode 4.
So you said this is the original?
The original. I haven't seen Star Wars for like probably 20 years. When was the last time you watched it?
It was when the sequels were being made.
But have you seen the original?
The original, no. The first version, like I saw it on VHS as a kid,
Yeah.
but it definitely had that 90s CGI in it. It must have been the first remake because it had CGI Jabba. It did not have all the weird CGI extras passing in front of the camera getting in your way.
Right. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, admittedly. This guy, obviously,
it comes with the name.
You can't even like rent it online.
I'm impressed that we found this.
Yeah, I think it's kind of cool because it's exactly the film that people were watching in 79. What year was this made?
77.
We're gonna go with 77. Without further ado.
See, that's like that logo is how you know this is the original. Yeah, it doesn't even say Episode 4 New Hope on it.
It's been so long I didn't remember the plot.
You don't remember the Death Star?
I don't. The Death Star, yeah, but they don't blow it up in this one, do they?
You know, I'm not going to spoil this for you.
God. It's one big corn fest. That's what I'm thinking it's going to be for me.
I think. I mean, you can't go wrong with a shot like that.
There's two of them. There's two R2-D2s.
Well, yeah, one of them doesn't last very long, does it?
Oh, did you just spoil it for me?
I spoiled the next 2 minutes. The opening shot instantly sets you up on what's happening. There's two ships.
Yeah.
One of them is clearly more evil than the other. And we even know which of those two ships are on currently.
We do?
Yeah, because the small one shook and then these guys got shook.
Such good setup.
These outfits
obviously dated.
Are really easy for Halloween. I did this one.
You were one of these guys?
Yeah. You just get a black vest and a blue shirt.
You know what's crazy? A lot of these guys are probably dead now.
77
crazy,
wasn't
right?
that long ago.
That's like 50 years, and that guy looks 50. So, I mean, unless he's 100 years old, he's gone. It is great how the helmets are like a 70s haircut.
Oh boy, this movie's full of 70s haircuts.
That's going to be my favorite part.
The 70s haircuts?
Yeah, and the helmets that look like 70s haircuts.
You know, they hired a mime to play the part.
Probably the best actor in the whole film, right?
I would actually say yes. I love how this is the only time the stun shot is ever used.
Is that the blue one?
Yeah, that blue, what they just did.
Oh. What'd you call it, a stun shot?
Yeah, they said switch to stun.
Oh.
I think they thought they were in Star Trek.
Oh, they escaped in a pod, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's it back there. Got it.
Visual storytelling.
Oh.
That way they don't have to film the pod crashing.
They saved like a couple grand right there.
They just have to get a couple interns to carry that thing out into the sand.
That would have been your job.
Most likely, yeah.
But you would have been talking too much. They would have fired you before you even got there.
Well, I did work on a set once where one of my jobs was pushing this Model T forward because it was difficult to get it running for some of the shots. So on the close-ups, when the actor is leaving the frame, it's me and this other guy pushing the car out of the frame.
How did you do? Did they keep you on?
You know, the producer yelled at me to make it shine like the top of the Chrysler building.
Ooh, I love the transition.
I actually do enjoy those.
Honestly, it's really the only appropriate place to do it is in a Star Wars movie. These little guys are in this one?
Yeah.
Little twerps?
Little dink-dinks.
Willow,
which does have the world record for largest collection, largest gathering of short people.
So this is the thing that I enjoy about older films is the when they use the glass plates. Like you can feel that it's a glass. It's like a plate. But it's all done in camera, which is so cool.
I think a lot of these are just pure puppets.
Oh, you're right. That one looked more like a puppet. Did you ever go to Disneyland and go to Star Tours?
No, I've not.
So that robot is in there, the orangey one.
My boss went, and he said it was difficult to navigate because all the signs were in Star Wars language. And I was like, oh, you mean Arabesh? And he was like, wait, you can read that? I'm like, I am semi-fluent in Arabesh.
Oh, God. Did you study it or what?
Well, what I did is that in a lot of video games, they'll like throw it on the wall somewhere. I would get out a little like book of like, here's these letters versus these letters. And I'd translate it there. And I did that so much that I could just do it in my head.
Jeez, so useful.
That's how we know this is a classic one, because usually there's lizards in the new version.
It's, you know, it's more sparse.
Yeah.
Tight pants. I guess they were in back then. Like, dude, I've seen guys that wear those now. The hair's gonna come back too, I bet you. You should do the tight pants.
I could pull that off.
With a long shirt, kind of the dress shirt.
Oh, yeah. No, that I could probably pull off.
With a belt on the outside.
With a belt on the outside.
That, I don't know, I think you could do that, especially here.
Everyone will think I'm on my way to a Renaissance fair.
Grow your hair out, man.
I used to do that.
The globe in the front and the hair, man.
This is why I think it's weird when a lot of people with the new movies are like, Luke would never be like that. I'm like, the first time we met Luke, he did nothing but whine and complain.
Well, you know, he matured.
The bad motivator, look.
What? Look at the bad motivator.
Could have had his motivator and then the arm falls off.
That would have been funnier.
Then it explodes.
That actually would have been a better scene, right?
Would have been better.
Like he's drawing it. Like the carburetor fell out, Uncle. And then it's like, yeah, get the blue one.
He's like the Doug Jones of the 70s.
I don't know who that is, but
he's
you know those guys. They're like short and their heads are they're pinheads.
No, but Doug Jones, he's incredibly thin,
Oh,
and he's almost constantly in monster makeup.
oh.
It's the classic blue milk.
And they're using plastic.
Yeah. Now here's the classic hero shot. They wait like 10 minutes into his introduction.
Hero song too. That what you're talking about?
Yep.
Oh yeah. It's a lot of T-shirts and shit that have that on it. Oh, poor Luke.
See, that's why you don't take the restraining bolt off.
Never take the restraining bolt off.
What does that droid do?
It's important. It's the sand mower.
It's the sand mower. You ever have one of those toys as a kid where it has that globe, the plastic globe to it, and there's plastic balls inside it, and as you push, the wheels turn, kicking up the little plastic balls? That's what that thing looks like without the plastic balls, but it's got the globe. See, there it is. There's the pressure cooker. They're like, hey, this looks like something from the future.
This is the cooker pot. It's a cool kitchen. I want that kitchen.
I want that jean jacket.
You know what? That works. For 1978? Oh, dear Lord. I mean, that was a little cheesy.
The speed, it kind of speed ramped at the end.
That's just how it was. How do you know how it is?
How physics works in car acceleration?
Well,
I've driven.
This is the future, bro.
I think there's a moment here where they rewind the tape to do that same shot. Yeah. Yeah, if you watch that, did you see that? Yeah. The tape is going back and forth and back and forth.
They needed it to be there a little longer.
Yeah.
He's like, close enough.
There's a classic line there. Hello there.
Don't be afraid.
Really?
Yeah. Now, I don't remember the 70s, but is that also a 70s haircut?
Ben Kenobi?
His?
Yeah.
It's just an old man haircut, I think. His hair's combed now. He must have had a comb with him.
My dad still carried a comb in his pocket even after he was bald.
Oh, really?
Like completely bald, still had a comb in his pocket.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Habit.
So every morning he would put a comb in his shirt pocket? Or
I think shirt pocket, yeah.
I just saw a video that they actually made one of those. Did you see that?
Oh, made the
lightsaber?
Lightsaber?
Like a one that actually looks real?
I've seen a lot of those. They get advertised to me to a lot.
I heard they could never really do it.
I mean, they made one with like hard light?
I don't know.
That's a really obvious cut.
Did we ever meet Luke's father? No.
Like in
any of the films. You do?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Wait, oh no, sorry. Luke's father is Darth Vader.
Yes.
Right, okay.
So we have met his father already.
But he just said Darth Vader killed his father.
Yes, because from a certain point of view, the man killed his past self. The man became a new person.
Oh, okay. That's dumb.
That's called the prequels.
So he didn't technically kill his father. Whatever. Anyways.
Well, he killed his past self.
Okay, so it serves the plot to say that.
But also, at the time of
lazy writing.
Star Wars is full of retroactive inconsistencies.
Right.
And then the fans stepping in to be like, well, technically it actually does work.
Got work to do.
Yeah, go mow the lawn.
Yeah. Well, no, they got a sand mower for that.
Go.
They got that robot with the...
Go fix the sand mower, you dumb kid.
Yeah.
Space Odyssey was before this one.
No, I'm pretty sure Space Odyssey was after that.
Space Odyssey
was definitely in the 80s.
No. How much money you want to put on it?
Pretty sure it was after, but I'm not sure enough to bet on either
We'll
direction.
settle it after the film.
Okay. They all got their Jolly Rancher badges. To be fair, those are cool looking Space Nazi uniforms.
Oh, this guy gets it. right? Don't.
I
give it
forget if
away.
it's him or the other
I'm
guy.
asking you, but don't tell me.
I don't remember if it's him or the guy with the bad haircut. At what point did they decide that the British are the evil ones? And all
Obi-Wan
the American
Kenobi.
actors, except for Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Really? Is that true?
Well, so far all the casting is that all the British guys are the evil ones. All the Americans are the rebels.
Well, that's appropriate.
This is the one reason the movie isn't G.
Oh, what? Air pollution.
Burned skeletons.
Ooh, that's a good shot, right? That was his reaction? I didn't realize Luke was so heartless.
I have no answer to that.
It makes sense because, this is his dad, so he's
Play
heartless
Rebel.
like his dad, the bastard.
I love how that probably...
Heroin.
See, there it is, rotating on the swivel.
That's fine. It works for me. Does it
To
bother
me,
you?
it's very clearly on a seesaw.
I think you're getting a little too nitpicky. I think this is a good movie.
Have
Comb the Desert.
So you have seen Spaceballs.
Yes. It's stuck in my brain.
This is funny because to me, I recognize these shots,
Yeah.
but they're missing like a whole ton of CGI creatures
Oh,
running
really?
about.
Does it feel better or worse?
Well, it's just the fact that it's not lining up with my memory. Like, it's half lining up.
What about in
I
here?
think it looks just fine. They never changed this. This scene looks amazing. Although that one was gotten out of a Halloween store. That one's literally just a Russian spacesuit.
That's like, what? That's
Yeah.
right. It's like what's the
Weird things like
werewolf
that.
doing? Yeah, these are all interesting, but the werewolf was like, wait. That's from
Yeah.
like 18th century, like.
Well, I don't know if that's supposed to be a species he is, or if that's a plastic surgery gone wrong.
Running less than 12 parsecs.
Parsecs is not a measurement of time,
Real starships.
Okay.
but they're acting like it's a measurement of time.
So you're saying the writers are idiots?
I think they just saw the word parsecs and liked it.
Still say
Yeah,
we'd
I
like
think
to
you're right.
avoid
That's another easy costume. Just a black vest and 70s hair.
Don't advance.
Do we see Jabba in episode 1? Or sorry, episode 4?
Depending on which version this is.
What?
Yeah. Wow. You don't even see the shot.
Reminds me of Captain EO. Did you ever watch Captain EO?
No.
We go to Disneyland?
No. Give the interns a break from shaking that around. That I've also done, just push cars around while the actors are inside it.
Oh, you have a skill set. You gotta stay within it.
Nobody else in the ship hears the blasters.
No.
This is the Star Wars version of a USB.
Every R2D2 can hack a Death Star or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess that's how it works.
Whatever you say.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that one with like the red beam circling around. Pretty sure that's just a screensaver.
They just sit there and stare at it when there's nothing else to do.
I mean, what do you do with screensavers? You know the screensaver where it's that thing bouncing around? Right? It's just,
yeah.
do you ever watch and wait for the moment when it gets stuck in a corner?
And then it never does, though.
Sometimes.
Oh, it does? It doesn't get stuck, though.
No, that's stuck, but it gets where like it doesn't go boom, boom, boom. It just goes boom and bounces straight back.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's our next episode. That's reacting to all the Windows 95 screensavers. See, was that reaction more believable than watching his aunt and uncle?
We got a helper.
I also love that the cuffs just do not fit.
Those helmets are awesome.
They're just like the ones you were talking about at the start.
Yeah.
They're a little wider though. See all this smoke going around. You don't see any new ones.
Everything's like shaking as they touch it.
Got our Lionel Richie pose. The Stormtroopers have the worst aim ever.
They're just going straight through the hallway.
Yeah.
If we keep shooting, maybe they'll walk into it.
Wait, yeah, so we didn't see Jabba in this. This is the original version. There was no Jabba.
Would we have seen him by now?
Yeah, we would have seen it by now if
He
this
was on this. She was on this ship in the.
No, Jabba was before they take off. It's back on Tatooine.
So like they shot the scene and just never put it in.
Yeah, but that water is way too clean. Like they're all wearing white, it stays white. At the Hebrew alphabet.
What are you talking about?
When he goes to the switch here, we're gonna see.
Some language.
Yeah, and it's the Hebrew.
That
Oh,
looks-
it literally says power tractor beam.
That looks English to me.
That was very much English. I just realized Han Solo is the comedic relief in this movie.
Oh, for sure.
Hence the Star Wars trope: shooting locks,
Yeah.
locks them. Also opens them sometimes, apparently.
I just never understood why there were these like cavernous holes in the middle of the Death Star.
Air ventilation.
Right. It's good that they're fighting right in like where it's open. Everybody can
yeah.
watch.
Ooh, look, there's a show over there.
Hey, look at colors.
See? Shooting the lock closes the door.
Yeah, like that's like a known thing in the galaxy.
Yeah.
If you shoot the lock, the door will close.
No, I think he's just trying to get a reaction out of Luke.
I forgot about that competition thing.
The prequels have no There's not a single dialogue scene in the prequels that is better than that. That little exchange.
Pretty low bar.
It is. It is a really low bar.
I love the incest subplot.
I mean, that's what the majority of fans love to talk about. There's
guess
always
so.
the question, at one point did George Lucas decide if they were siblings?
I think it's just Lucas was in love with his sister.
Or he doesn't have a sister, he wishes he does, and that's why.
He wishes he had a sister he could have sex with.
Yeah,
Right?
that's the wish. To be fair,
That's
wait,
what the whole movie's
is that
about.
Is that more or less weird than already having a sister and writing the same subplot? I think the fact that he doesn't have a sister and it's a fictional sister.
He only wants a sister so that he can have sex with her.
Yeah.
Can you identify?
No.
Intern shaking the plane.
Yep.
I like that.
That looks so cool.
Yeah, that's really good. It's kind of weird that he would change it into something else. I guess Lucas doesn't really care. Like, to him, it's just spectacle and money.
I mean, you know the whole thing, like, a film's never made, it's never finished, it's only released.
I wonder if I would do that, though.
I would sit there and be like, you know what, this is the final version, that's it.
I'm right with you, Red Tree.
All right. Did he call him Porkins?
Yeah, Porkins, yeah.
That's fat shaming.
Yeah. There we go, now, we've determined now. Hey,
Oh, and Porkins got it first.
Porkins got fried.
The fat guy.
The fat guy got cooked.
Ooh, Vader's in the cockpit, folks.
There we go, and we know it because his wings are different.
Listen to your breathing, Luke.
That's another classic line right there. What?
What?
That's the most villainy villain in all time. And he's like, what?
What the hell?
So to answer your question, yes, they did blow up the Death Star in this movie.
They did, yeah.
We
some
do
reason
we do meet Luke's father.
When does she get in a bikini, though? Is that 2 or 3?
That's the third one.
I might as well just jump right to that one. I
Just
heard it was
watched
a better
the
one.
opening scene. I personally, this is my favorite Star Wars out of all 6, out of all 9.
Is that just because of nostalgia, or?
I think it does a much better job at setting up the adventure and the story and following through with it.
I've gotten pretty jaded with the whole Star Wars thing.
Right, because of the oversaturation.
But this one, like, I don't know. There's a bunch of corny bits, but like you say, this is your favorite one. To me, there's something about getting the team together. You get Princess, you get Han Solo, you get Chewbacca. I think, it's a solid movie.
Yeah.
All right. Episode 4, original.